Peace is a treasure, but it's not something that just comes upon us by chance. Peace is cultivated. It is the result of living life with intention, alignment, and discipline. Many are searching for peace externally, hoping to find it in their circumstances, but real peace starts with God. Today I want to share with you the keys to unlocking that inner peace so you can live a life that radiates tranquility, even in a world filled with chaos. First, know your purpose. Life without purpose is like a ship without a destination, tossed around by the winds of uncertainty. When you discover your purpose, you set the course for your life. Everything becomes clearer. Your decisions are aligned, your energy is focused, and peace follows naturally. Purpose is the foundation upon which peace is built. Next, learn to let go of control. One of the greatest sources of stress is trying to control what you cannot. We live in a world where so much is outside of our hands: people, events, even certain outcomes. The secret is knowing when to let go and trust that things will fall into place. Let go of the need to manage every detail, and you'll find a profound sense of relief. Peace isn't found in control, it's found in surrender. To live peacefully, you must also forgive easily. Forgiveness isn't for the benefit of others, it's for your own peace of mind. When you hold on to grudges and bitterness, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to be harmed. Release that burden. Choose forgiveness, and in doing so, you free yourself to experience peace on a deeper level. Another key is to practice gratitude. A heart that is constantly thankful is a heart that knows peace. When you focus on what you have, instead of what you lack, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude brings contentment, and contentment brings peace. Every day, take time to reflect on the blessings you already have. Peace thrives in a grateful heart. It's also crucial to limit distractions. We live in an age of constant noise, both externally and internally. The more distractions you allow into your life, the more your peace is disturbed. Cut off the negative influences, the deadly influences, the unnecessary noise, and the draining relationships. Protect your peace by being intentional about what you allow into your mind and spirit. Simplifying your life is another powerful step. Complexity breeds stress, but simplicity fosters peace. Too many commitments, too much clutter, and too many conflicting priorities can create internal chaos. Declutter your life physically, mentally, and emotionally. When you simplify, you make room for peace to enter. Manage your thoughts. The battlefield for peace is often in the mind. If you allow your thoughts to run wild with worry, fear, and negativity, peace will be elusive. But if you discipline your mind to focus on truth, positivity, and faith, peace becomes your companion. You control your thoughts, and by controlling them, you control the peace in your life. Additionally, you must learn to value relationships over possessions. Possessions can bring temporary satisfaction, but they cannot bring peace. Peace is found in love, connection, and meaningful relationships. Prioritize people, not things. When you nurture relationships, you create an environment of love. And where love thrives, peace is always present. Patience is a virtue that leads to peace. We live in a fast-paced world, but impatience leads to frustration. When you're patient with yourself and with others, you release the pressure to perform or rush through life. Peace is found in the moments where you embrace the process and trust that everything will unfold in due time. The greatest secret to peace is to stay connected to your source. There is a higher power that governs the universe, and when you remain connected to that power, you tap into a well of peace that is unshakable. Cultivate your spiritual life daily. Seek that connection, and in it, you will find the ultimate peace that transcends all understanding. Peace is not an accident, it's a deliberate choice. It's the result of living a life aligned with purpose, letting go of control, forgiving, practicing gratitude, simplifying, and staying connected to the source of all peace. If you apply these principles, you will not only find peace, you will live it. Peace is within you, waiting to be uncovered. Live it, embrace it, and let it guide you through every season of life. Purpose is the compass of life. Without it, you're like a ship adrift, subject to the whims of the wind and waves, moving but with no clear direction. When you understand your purpose, everything changes. You begin to live with intention, clarity, and focus. Your decisions become more meaningful, and your actions align with something greater than yourself. It is as though the pieces of your life start falling into place, not because everything is perfect, but because you know where you are headed. Purpose gives meaning to both the highs and lows of life. When you know why you're here, even setbacks and challenges serve a purpose. They are no longer random frustrations, but steps in your journey of growth. A sense of purpose transforms obstacles into opportunities for learning, shaping you into the person you're meant to be. You are no longer overwhelmed by the difficulties because your eyes are set on the bigger picture. Moreover, purpose fuels perseverance. When you have clarity about why you're doing something, you're able to push through moments of doubt and discouragement. Purpose drives you to keep moving forward when others would give up. It's the inner fire that keeps you going, even when external circumstances seem bleak. Without it, the challenges of life can drain your energy and leave you feeling lost. Knowing your purpose also brings peace because it eliminates confusion and indecision. You no longer waste time chasing after things that don't serve you or align with your destiny. Your energy is focused, your priorities are clear, and you stop being pulled in different directions by other people's opinions or societal pressures. Purpose simplifies your life, removing the unnecessary clutter that often clouds our minds and causes stress. Purpose also connects you to something bigger than yourself. It's not just about personal fulfillment, it's about contributing to the world in a way that leaves a lasting impact. This connection to a larger mission brings a sense of significance and fulfillment that material success alone cannot provide. When you know your purpose, you live not just for yourself, but for a greater cause, and that brings deep satisfaction. And when you live with purpose, peace follows naturally. Your life is anchored. Your steps are guided. And even in times of uncertainty, you trust that you are on the right path. The confidence that comes from purpose is unshakable. And with it, you experience a profound sense of inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. Purpose doesn't just give direction, it brings a deep, abiding sense of peace that sustains you through life's many seasons. Letting go of control is one of the most liberating choices you can make in life. We often believe that control gives us security, that by managing every detail of our lives, we can prevent chaos and ensure things go our way. But in reality, the need for control only breeds stress, anxiety, and frustration. The more we cling to control, the more we realize how little we actually have control over. Life is full of uncertainties, and trying to micromanage every aspect only leaves us exhausted and disappointed. Letting go doesn't mean giving up, it means accepting the reality that there are things beyond your power. It's about understanding the balance between what you can change and what you must release. There are areas in life where your actions and decisions have influence, but beyond that, you must learn to trust the process and allow things to unfold as they are meant to. When you surrender the need to control, you open yourself to a greater flow of peace. One of the most profound aspects of letting go of control is trusting that everything has a divine order. The universe operates on a timeline far greater than our limited understanding. When you stop trying to force outcomes and instead align with the flow of life, you create space for better things to emerge. Sometimes what we think is best for us is far less than what's truly possible. By letting go, you allow space for unexpected blessings, opportunities, and solutions to come into your life. Letting go also frees you from the weight of perfectionism. Often the desire to control is rooted in a belief that everything must be perfect, that you must always succeed, always have it together, always make the right choices. But the truth is, life is messy, and that's okay. Letting go of control means embracing imperfection and accepting that failure, mistakes, and uncertainty are part of the journey. When you release the pressure to control every outcome, you allow yourself to grow and learn in ways that rigid control never permits. Furthermore, letting go of control is an act of trust. It's trusting that you have done your best, and now it's time to let things unfold. It's trusting that life or a higher power knows what you need and will guide you to it in the right time. Trust is the antidote to anxiety. When you let go and trust the process, you experience a sense of relief because you no longer carry the burden of trying to manage everything on your own. Trust brings peace, and peace comes from knowing that whatever happens, you will be okay. Another benefit of letting go of control is that it improves your relationships. When you stop trying to control other people, their actions, their feelings, their choices, you create space for healthier, more authentic connections. Control often creates tension and distance in relationships because people naturally resist being controlled. Letting go allows others to be themselves, and it allows you to experience relationships built on mutual respect, understanding, and love. This openness fosters deeper, more peaceful relationships. Letting go of control is about freedom. It's the freedom to live without constantly worrying about what's next, the freedom to enjoy the present moment, and the freedom to trust that everything will work out as it should. When you stop clinging to control, you release the tension that comes with it, and you begin to experience life with more ease. Peace is not found in controlling every outcome. It's found in surrendering to the flow of life and trusting that whatever happens, you have the strength to handle it. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful acts you can practice, yet it is often one of the most difficult. Many people hold on to grudges and offenses, believing that by refusing to forgive, they are somehow protecting themselves from further hurt. However, the truth is that holding on to anger and resentment only harms you. It keeps you trapped in the past, replaying the hurt over and over, robbing you of your peace and joy in the present. Forgiveness, on the other hand, is a gift you give to yourself, a pathway to freedom and healing. When you forgive, you release the emotional weight that you've been carrying. Resentment is like a heavy burden that drags you down. It affects your thoughts, your mood, and even your physical health. Studies have shown that holding on to anger and bitterness can lead to stress, anxiety, and even physical ailments like high blood pressure. Forgiveness, however, brings lightness to your heart. It clears away the negative emotions that cloud your spirit and allows you to experience peace. Forgiveness is not about condoning the wrongs done to you or pretending that they didn't hurt. It's about acknowledging the hurt and then choosing to let go. You're not erasing the past, but you are deciding not to let it control your future. By holding on to anger, you give power to the person who wronged you. You allow them to continue affecting your thoughts, emotions, and well-being. Forgiveness is taking back that power. It's reclaiming control over your own peace and happiness, no longer allowing someone else's actions to dictate your emotional state. Another important aspect of forgiveness is understanding that it is for your benefit, not necessarily for the other person. The person who hurt you may never apologize or recognize the pain they caused. They may never change, but that doesn't have to keep you trapped in bitterness. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself. It's deciding that you will no longer carry the weight of anger, even if the other person never acknowledges their wrongs. It's about choosing peace for yourself, regardless of the other person's actions or attitudes. Forgiving easily doesn't mean you forget what happened or become a doormat for others to walk over. Boundaries are essential in relationships, and forgiveness doesn't mean you allow someone to continue hurting you. It simply means you are choosing not to hold on to the emotional pain of the past. You can forgive someone while still setting boundaries to protect yourself from future harm. Forgiveness and wisdom go hand in hand. Additionally, forgiveness opens the door for healing. When you hold on to bitterness, you prevent yourself from moving forward. You remain stuck in the hurt, unable to heal, because you are constantly reliving the pain. But when you forgive, you begin to heal. Forgiveness allows the wounds to close so that you can move on with your life. It doesn't mean the hurt disappears immediately, but it does mean you are no longer chained to it. Healing becomes possible when you release the grip of unforgiveness. Forgiving easily also brings you closer to peace because it aligns you with compassion and empathy. When you choose to forgive, you begin to understand that we are all imperfect and we all make mistakes. You realize that just as you have been hurt, you have likely hurt others as well. This recognition softens your heart and makes forgiveness a little easier. It shifts your perspective from one of judgment to one of understanding. Compassion leads to peace because it dissolves the anger that blocks your heart from experiencing true tranquility. Forgiveness is a choice, and it often requires practice. It's not always a one-time decision, but something you may have to choose over and over again. Some wounds take time to heal, and the process of forgiving may take time as well. But with each step of forgiveness, you draw closer to peace, you release a little more of the pain, and you make room for more peace in your heart. When you forgive easily, you set yourself free from the cycle of revenge and retaliation. Holding on to grudges often leads to a desire for payback or seeing the other person suffer. But this only perpetuates negativity in your life. It keeps you entangled in a toxic cycle of hurt and revenge with no real resolution. Forgiveness breaks that cycle. It puts an end to the negative energy and allows you to move on. In choosing peace over revenge, you free yourself from the endless loop of bitterness. Forgiveness strengthens your spirit. It takes great courage and inner strength to forgive someone who has wronged you. It requires humility and grace to let go of the offense. But each time you choose forgiveness, you grow stronger. You build resilience and develop a deeper sense of peace within yourself. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of inner strength. It shows that you have the power to rise above the hurt, that you are not defined by what others have done to you, but by how you choose to respond. Forgiveness is the gateway to peace. It releases you from the chains of past hurts, allows you to heal, and opens your heart to experience true peace and joy. By forgiving easily, you protect your peace and safeguard your spirit from the poison of bitterness. You create space in your life for healing, growth, and a deeper connection to peace that is unshakable. Gratitude is one of the most transformative practices you can adopt to live a peaceful life. It shifts your perspective from what you lack to what you already have, and in doing so, it changes your entire outlook on life. Many people spend their days focused on what's missing, what they haven't achieved, or what could be better. This mindset creates anxiety, frustration, and dissatisfaction because they are constantly striving for more, never content with the present moment. But when you practice gratitude, you flip the script. You begin to see the blessings in your life that you may have overlooked, and this awareness cultivates a sense of peace and fulfillment. Gratitude grounds you in the present. Instead of worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, gratitude anchors you in the here and now. It invites you to notice the small, everyday blessings that often go unnoticed: the warmth of the sun, the comfort of a good meal, the presence of loved ones. When you take time to appreciate these simple things, you realize that peace is not found in the grand achievements or material possessions, but in the beauty of the moment you are living in right now. Gratitude helps you save a life rather than rushing through it. Gratitude also has a powerful way of changing how you respond to challenges. Life is not always easy, and difficulties are inevitable. However, when you practice gratitude, you begin to see even your challenges in a new light. You recognize that every setback, every hardship carries a lesson or an opportunity for growth. Instead of being consumed by frustration, you start to appreciate the resilience and strength you've gained through overcoming difficulties. Gratitude shifts your focus from why is this happening to me to what can I learn from this. This change in perspective fosters inner peace as you stop fighting against your circumstances and start seeing them as part of your personal journey. Another profound benefit of gratitude is that it helps you cultivate contentment. In a world that constantly pushes you to want more, achieve more, and be more, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison and dissatisfaction. But gratitude reminds you that what you have right now is enough. It quiets the noise of comparison and allows you to find joy in what you already possess. Contentment is a key ingredient for peace because it allows you to rest in the knowledge that you are already blessed, that you already have enough, and that you are enough. Gratitude also strengthens your relationships. When you practice gratitude, you begin to appreciate the people in your life more deeply. Instead of taking them for granted or focusing on their flaws, you become mindful of their positive quality, the love they bring, and the support they provide. Expressing gratitude to those around you fosters deeper connections as people feel valued and appreciated. Healthy, loving relationships are a cornerstone of a peaceful life, and gratitude plays a significant role in nurturing those bonds. Moreover, gratitude diminishes negative emotions like envy, anger, and resentment. It's nearly impossible to feel grateful and bitter at the same time. When you focus on what you're thankful for, negative emotions lose their grip on your mind and heart. Gratitude replaces those destructive feelings with joy, contentment, and appreciation. Over time, this practice rewires your brain to naturally gravitate towards positivity, reducing the mental clutter that often steals your peace. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. Rather, it's about acknowledging both the good and the difficult, but choosing to focus on the blessings that exist even in the midst of hardship. Gratitude is a choice. It's a daily decision to focus on abundance rather than scarcity, to see life as a gift rather than a series of problems. This mindset creates peace because it reminds you that no matter what is happening, there is always something to be grateful for. Another important aspect of gratitude is that it nurtures humility. When you are grateful, you recognize that you are not self-sufficient, that the good things in your life come from a variety of sources, other people, circumstances, and even a higher power. Gratitude shifts the focus from self-centeredness to a broader perspective that acknowledges the interconnectedness of life. This humility fosters a sense of peace because it relieves you from the pressure of feeling like you have to control everything. You realize that life is a gift, and this recognition fills you with a sense of awe and calm. Gratitude also amplifies joy. When you practice gratitude, you begin to experience more joy because you are intentionally focusing on what is good in your life. Joy and peace go hand in hand. The more you cultivate gratitude, the more joy you experience, and the more peaceful you become. Gratitude doesn't just increase your happiness in the moment, it creates a lasting sense of well-being that stays with you even when circumstances change. This joy isn't dependent on external conditions, but comes from a deep-seated appreciation for life itself. Gratitude helps you stay connected to your values. It reminds you of what truly matters in life: love, connection, growth, and service to others. When you focus on these deeper values, you stop being distracted by the superficial pursuits that often lead to stress and dissatisfaction. Gratitude aligns your life with what's truly important, and in doing so, it creates a peaceful foundation for everything you do. Gratitude is a powerful practice that shifts your focus deepens your appreciation for life and fosters a profound sense of peace. It reminds you that even in the midst of challenges, there is always something to be thankful for. When you live with gratitude, peace follows naturally, because you are no longer striving or searching for happiness outside of yourself. You are cultivating it from within. Limiting distractions is crucial for living a peaceful life, as distractions often keep you from experiencing the clarity, focus, and inner calm you need. In today's world, we are bombarded with endless information, social media notifications, emails, texts, and other demands on our attention. These distractions fragment our concentration and create a sense of overwhelm, making it difficult to be fully present in the moment or stay aligned with our priorities. To live peacefully, you must learn to limit these distractions and focus on what truly matters. Distractions pull you in many directions at once, which leads to stress and mental fatigue. When your attention is scattered, it becomes hard to complete tasks, make clear decisions, or even relax. Your mind is constantly jumping from one thing to the next, which drains your energy and leaves you feeling restless. By limiting distractions, you create space for deeper focus and calm. You begin to experience the mental clarity that comes from concentrating on one thing at a time, allowing you to be more productive, make better decisions, and enjoy a greater sense of peace. One of the first steps in limiting distractions is identifying what they are. Distractions come in many forms, from the obvious ones like your phone, television, or social media, to more subtle distractions like negative thoughts, constant multitasking, or even certain people in your life. Once you recognize what tends to pull your attention away, you can take intentional steps to reduce or eliminate those distractions. For instance, turning off unnecessary notifications, setting time limits on social media, or creating designated focus times. Where you work without interruptions can have a profound impact on your peace of mind. Limiting distractions also involves learning how to prioritize. Not everything demands your immediate attention, and not every task is equally important. When you are clear about your goals and priorities, you can filter out the noise and focus on what truly matters. This means being selective about where you invest your time and energy. By focusing on what is most important, you reduce the mental clutter that distractions create. You stop spreading yourself too thin and instead give your full attention to what will move you forward in meaningful ways. Distractions are often a form of escapism. When faced with challenges or difficult emotions, it's easy to turn to distractions as a way of avoiding discomfort. For example, scrolling through social media or binge watching TV can be a way to numb yourself from stress or avoid confronting deeper issues. However, this only leads to more anxiety and a lack of peace in the long run, because it prevents you from addressing the real problems at hand. By limiting distractions, you give yourself the space to face life's challenges directly. You allow yourself to deal with emotions or difficulties in a healthier way, leading to greater inner peace. Another benefit of limiting distractions is that it helps you be more present. Peace is found in the present moment, but distractions pull you away from it. When your mind is constantly jumping from one thing to another, you miss out on the beauty of the moment. You might be physically present, but mentally you're elsewhere, worrying about the future, dwelling on the past, or getting lost in meaningless activities. When you limit distractions, you bring your focus back to the present, where peace resides. You start to appreciate the small, everyday moments that might otherwise go unnoticed. In relationships, limiting distractions can improve the quality of your connections. Distractions can create distance between you and the people you care about, as they prevent you from being fully engaged in conversations or activities. How often have you been in a conversation but found yourself checking your phone or thinking about something else? This lack of presence not only disrupts the connection, but also leads to feelings of disconnection and isolation. By limiting distractions, you become more present in your relationships, which fosters deeper, more meaningful connections with others. Another powerful way to limit distractions is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully aware of the present moment without judgment or distraction. When you cultivate mindfulness, you train your mind to focus on one thing at a time, whether it's your breath, a task, or the environment around you. Mindfulness helps you become more aware of when distractions arise so that you can gently guide your focus back to what matters. This practice not only reduces distractions but also brings a sense of calm and clarity to your mind, allowing you to experience peace in the midst of a busy world. In addition, limiting distractions helps you manage your time better. When you're constantly distracted, tasks that should take minutes can drag on for hours. You end up procrastinating or rushing to complete things at the last minute, which creates stress and chaos. By limiting distractions, you become more efficient with your time. You are able to focus, complete tasks more quickly, and enjoy the satisfaction that comes from staying on top of your responsibilities. This leads to a more organized life, free from the last-minute rush and anxiety that distractions often cause. It's important to understand that limiting distractions doesn't mean eliminating all forms of enjoyment or relaxation. Rather, it's about being intentional with how you spend your time. There's a difference between mindful relaxation, where you choose to rest and recharge, and mindless distraction, where you let yourself get caught in a loop of activities that drain your energy without adding value to your life. By being mindful of how you use your time, you can strike a balance between productivity and relaxation, leading to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Limiting distractions helps you align with your deeper values and purpose. When you're constantly distracted, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters to you. You can end up living on autopilot, going through the motions without ever really thinking about whether your actions align with your goals and values. But when you limit distractions, you create space for reflection. You have the mental clarity to consider your choices and ensure they are in line with the life you want to live. This alignment brings peace because you know you are living in harmony with your true self. Limiting distractions is not about restricting your life, but about creating the mental and emotional space needed for peace, clarity, and focus. It's about removing the noise that keeps you from experiencing the fullness of life, staying present, and living with intention. When you limit distractions, you take back control of your attention and energy, creating a life that is centered, peaceful, and aligned with your deepest values. Simplifying your life is about streamlining your environment, your responsibilities, and your mindset to create a more focused, peaceful existence. In a world that often promotes complexity and excess, choosing to simplify can lead to greater clarity, reduced stress, and increased happiness. Here's how simplifying your life can bring about profound change. Simplifying starts with decluttering your physical space. When your surroundings are filled with unnecessary items, it can create a sense of chaos and overwhelm. Clutter not only affects your physical environment, but also your mental state. By removing things you don't need or use, you create a more organized and serene space. This process involves assessing your belongings, keeping only what serves a purpose or brings you joy, and letting go of the rest. A tidy space leads to a clearer mind, making it easier to focus on what truly matters. In addition to decluttering your physical space, simplifying your schedule is equally important. Many people fill their calendars with numerous commitments, often leading to a feeling of being constantly rushed and stressed. By evaluating your activities and prioritizing what is truly important, you can create a more balanced and manageable schedule. Learn to say no to activities that don't align with your goals or values, and make time for rest and relaxation. A simplified schedule reduces stress and gives you more time to focus on what you love. Simplifying your life also involves streamlining your responsibilities. This means evaluating your various roles and tasks and finding ways to make them more efficient or manageable. Look for areas where you can delegate tasks, automate repetitive processes, or eliminate unnecessary responsibilities. For instance, using technology to automate bill payments or set reminders can reduce the mental load of managing daily tasks. By simplifying your responsibilities, you free up mental space and energy, allowing you to focus on more meaningful activities. Simplifying your life extends to your relationships as well. It's important to surround yourself with people who support and uplift you, rather than those who drain your energy. Evaluate your relationships and consider if they contribute positively to your life. Sometimes this means letting go of toxic or draining connections. By nurturing relationships that are fulfilling and supportive, you create a more positive and peaceful social environment. Quality over quantity becomes key in building meaningful and supportive relationships. Another aspect of simplification is refining your goals and priorities. Often we set numerous goals and pursue multiple paths, which can lead to confusion and lack of progress. By focusing on a few key priorities and setting clear, achievable goals, you streamline your efforts and increase your chances of success. This clarity helps you allocate your time and energy more effectively, reducing the feeling of being overwhelmed and helping you stay on track with what truly matters to you. Simplifying your life also means adopting a minimalist mindset. This doesn't just apply to physical belongings, but also to how you approach life's complexities. Embrace the idea that less is often more. Focus on the essentials and avoid getting bogged down by unnecessary details or complications. This mindset helps you appreciate the simplicity and beauty of life, allowing you to find contentment in what you have and enjoy the present moment more fully. Simplifying your life includes streamlining your decision-making process. Constantly facing a barrage of choices can lead to decision fatigue and stress. By creating routines or systems for common decisions, you reduce the mental effort required. For example, planning your meals for the week or setting regular times for certain tasks can simplify daily decision-making. This not only saves time but also reduces the mental load, leading to a more peaceful and focused state of mind. Financial simplicity is another crucial element. Managing finances can be overwhelming, especially with numerous accounts, bills, and investments. Simplify your financial life by consolidating accounts where possible, creating a clear budget, and automating savings and bill payments. Financial simplicity reduces stress and gives you more control over your financial situation, leading to greater peace of mind. Simplifying your life also involves adopting healthy habits that support overall well-being. This includes establishing routines for self-care, such as regular exercise, adequate sleep, and mindful practices like meditation or journaling. Healthy habits create a stable foundation for managing stress and maintaining balance. By incorporating these habits into your daily life, you create a more consistent and peaceful routine that supports your overall well-being. Simplifying your life means cultivating a mindset of acceptance and letting go. Accept that you can't control everything and that perfection is an illusion. Letting go of the need to control every detail or meet every expectation allows you to find peace in the present moment. Embrace life as it is and focus on making the most of what you have, rather than striving for an ideal that may never be attained. Simplifying your life is about creating more space, clarity, and peace. By decluttering your environment, managing your responsibilities and relationships, refining your goals, and adopting a minimalist mindset. It's about focusing on what truly matters and letting go of what doesn't. By simplifying, you create a life that is more aligned with your values and desires, leading to greater fulfillment and tranquility. Managing your thoughts is a crucial aspect of maintaining a peaceful life. Our thoughts significantly influence our emotions, actions, and overall well-being. When you learn to control and direct your thought patterns, you can foster a more serene and balanced state of mind. Here's how managing your thoughts can enhance your quality of life. Awareness and acknowledgement, the first step in managing your thoughts is to become aware of them. Often, we are not fully conscious of the stream of thoughts running through our minds. By paying attention to your thoughts, you can start to recognize patterns and identify whether they are positive, negative, or neutral. Acknowledging your thoughts without judgment is essential. This awareness helps you understand how your thinking affects your emotions and behaviors, and it sets the stage for more intentional thought management. Challenge negative thoughts. Negative thoughts can be pervasive and damaging if left unchecked. They often lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, or sadness. To manage these thoughts, challenge their validity. Ask yourself if there is evidence to support them, or if they are based on assumptions or irrational beliefs. By questioning and reframing negative thoughts, you can shift your mindset from one of self-doubt or pessimism to one of optimism and self-compassion. This process involves replacing negative thoughts with more balanced and constructive ones. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of staying present and fully engaged with the current moment. It involves observing your thoughts without getting caught up in them or reacting emotionally. By practicing mindfulness, you create a space between yourself and your thoughts, allowing you to respond to them more thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Mindfulness helps you detach from unproductive thought patterns and reduces the power they have over your emotions and actions. Set thought boundaries to manage your thoughts effectively. It's important to set boundaries around the type of content you consume and the situations you expose yourself to. For instance, limit exposure to negative news, social media, or toxic environments that might trigger negative thinking. Instead, focus on consuming positive and uplifting content that aligns with your values and supports a healthy mindset. Setting these boundaries helps create a mental environment that fosters positivity and reduces the likelihood of negative thoughts dominating your mind. Cultivate positive thinking. Actively working to foster positive thinking is a powerful way to manage your thoughts. This involves consciously choosing to focus on the good aspects of situations and recognizing your strengths and achievements. Practice gratitude by regularly reflecting on things you are thankful for. Engage in positive self-talk and affirmations that reinforce your self-worth and capabilities. By cultivating a positive mindset, you shift your overall perspective and create a more peaceful and optimistic inner dialogue. Engage in thought-stopping techniques. Thought-stopping techniques are strategies to interrupt and redirect unproductive or distressing thoughts. When you find yourself caught in a cycle of negative thinking, use a mental command like stop or visualize a stop sign to break the thought pattern. Then redirect your focus to a more positive or constructive thought. These techniques help you regain control over your thought processes and prevent them from spiraling out of control. Focus on solutions instead of dwelling on problems or negative aspects of a situation. Shift your focus to finding solutions. Problem solving engages your mind in a constructive way, reducing the tendency to ruminate on what's wrong. When faced with challenges, identify actionable steps you can take to address the issue or improve the situation. This solution-oriented approach helps you manage your thoughts by channeling your energy into practical and positive actions. Practice self-compassion. Managing your thoughts also involves treating yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that everyone has negative thoughts from time to time, and that it's a natural part of being human. Instead of criticizing yourself for having these thoughts, practice self-compassion. Acknowledge that you are doing your best and remind yourself that it's okay to have imperfections. Self-compassion helps to soften the impact of negative thoughts and fosters a more forgiving and peaceful mindset. Engage in reflective practices. Reflective practices such as journaling or meditation can help you process and manage your thoughts more effectively. Writing down your thoughts allows you to externalize and examine them more clearly. Meditation helps calm the mind and create space for deeper reflection. Both practices provide insight into your thought patterns and help you develop strategies for managing them. Regular engagement in these practices promotes mental clarity and emotional balance. Seek professional support if you find that managing your thoughts is particularly challenging. Seeking professional support can be beneficial. Therapists and counselors can provide guidance and tools for dealing with persistent negative thoughts or mental health issues. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, for example, is a proven method for identifying and changing unhelpful thought patterns. Professional support can help you develop effective strategies for managing your thoughts and improving your overall well-being. Managing your thoughts is an ongoing process that requires awareness, practice, and patience. By actively engaging in thought management techniques, you can create a more peaceful and balanced mental state. This not only enhances your emotional well-being, but also contributes to a more fulfilling and harmonious life. Valuing relationships over possessions is a profound approach to leading a fulfilling and meaningful life. While possessions can offer temporary satisfaction and convenience, they cannot replace the deep and enduring value of human connections. Prioritizing relationships over material goods shifts your focus from acquiring and maintaining things to nurturing and cherishing the people in your life. Here's how valuing relationships can transform your life and why it matters. Deep connection and support relationships provide emotional support, companionship, and a sense of belonging that possessions cannot offer. Friends, family, and loved ones are there to celebrate your successes, offer comfort during challenges, and share in the ups and downs of life. These connections create a network of support that helps you navigate life's difficulties and enriches your experiences. When you value relationships, you cultivate a support system that enhances your overall well-being and provides a sense of security and love. Emotional fulfillment, true happiness, and contentment often come from meaningful interactions with others rather than material possessions. Relationships offer emotional fulfillment by providing love, understanding, and companionship. The joy of spending quality time with loved ones, sharing experiences, and creating lasting memories cannot be replicated by acquiring things. When you prioritize relationships, you invest in experiences that bring deep emotional satisfaction and a sense of purpose. Growth and learning relationships are opportunities for personal growth and learning. Through interactions with others, you gain new perspectives, learn about yourself, and develop essential life skills such as empathy, communication, and conflict resolution. Engaging with a diverse range of people helps you broaden your understanding of the world and enriches your personal development. Valuing relationships allows you to grow as an individual and build a richer, more nuanced understanding of life. Authentic connection possessions often offer a superficial sense of status or success, but they do not foster authentic human connection. Relationships, on the other hand, are built on trust, respect, and genuine care. When you prioritize relationships, you focus on creating authentic connections based on mutual understanding and shared values. This authenticity leads to deeper, more meaningful interactions that contribute to a fulfilling and joyful life. Resilience and well-being. Strong relationships provide resilience during tough times. The support and encouragement from loved ones can help you overcome challenges and setbacks. Research has shown that people with strong social connections are generally healthier, happier, and more resilient. By valuing relationships, you build a foundation of support that enhances your overall well-being and helps you cope with life's difficulties more effectively. Legacy and impact. The impact you have on others through your relationships often creates a lasting legacy. People remember how you made them feel, the love you shared, and the positive influence you had on their lives. Valuing relationships over possessions means prioritizing actions and behaviors that contribute to the well-being and happiness of others. This focus on making a positive impact leaves a lasting imprint on the lives of those around you and creates a meaningful legacy. Mindfulness and presence possessions can distract you from being fully present in the moment. The constant pursuit of material goods can lead to stress and preoccupation with acquiring and maintaining things. In contrast, valuing relationships encourages mindfulness and presence. When you prioritize spending time with loved ones, you become more engaged in the present moment, enjoying the richness of interactions and experiences. This presence fosters deeper connections and a greater appreciation for life's simple pleasures. Simplicity and contentment, emphasizing relationships over possessions, aligns with a simpler, more contented lifestyle. It shifts the focus from the constant pursuit of new items and the maintenance of material goods to appreciating what you have and cherishing the people in your life. This shift can lead to greater satisfaction and reduced stress as you focus on what truly matters rather than being caught up in the complexities of materialism. Personal fulfillment, ultimately, valuing relationships over possessions, leads to greater personal fulfillment. The love, joy, and satisfaction derived from meaningful connections are far more enduring than the fleeting pleasure of acquiring material goods. By investing in relationships, you create a life rich in experiences, love, and emotional depth. This fulfillment comes from knowing that you have nurtured and valued the people who matter most to you and that you have lived a life of purpose and connection. Focus on what truly matters. Possessions can be lost, damaged, or become obsolete, but relationships often endure through various life changes. By valuing relationships, you maintain focus on what truly matters in life, human connections, and shared experiences. This perspective helps you prioritize your time, energy, and resources in ways that align with your core values and contribute to a meaningful and enriched life. Valuing relationships over possessions transforms your approach to life, leading to greater emotional fulfillment, personal growth, and overall well-being. It encourages you to invest in the people who enrich your life, creating deeper connections and lasting memories. By focusing on relationships, you cultivate a more meaningful and satisfying existence, grounded in love, authenticity, and shared experiences. Developing patience is essential for leading a balanced and fulfilling life. Patience allows you to handle challenges, delays, and difficulties with grace and resilience, fostering a more positive and less stressful approach to life. It involves cultivating a mindset that embraces the present moment and trusts in the process of growth and change. Here's a deeper look into how developing patience can transform your life and practical ways to enhance this valuable trait. Understanding patience is more than just waiting calmly for something to happen. It involves maintaining a positive and composed attitude despite delays or obstacles. It's the ability to endure hardship, remain calm under pressure, and stay hopeful even when things are not going as planned. Developing patience means accepting that some things are beyond your control and learning to manage your reactions to them. This mindset helps reduce stress and enhances overall well-being. Managing expectations. Developing patience begins with managing your expectations. Often, impatience arises when reality does not meet your anticipated timeline or outcome. By setting realistic goals and timelines, you align your expectations with achievable results. Understand that not everything will happen immediately, and some processes require time. This adjustment in perspective helps you approach situations with a more balanced and patient mindset. Embracing delays as opportunities. Delays and setbacks are an inevitable part of life. Instead of viewing them as obstacles, see them as opportunities for growth and reflection. Patience involves accepting that delays can provide valuable lessons, allow for reassessment, and lead to better outcomes in the long run. By reframing delays as opportunities rather than frustrations, you develop a more patient and positive attitude. Practicing mindfulness is a powerful tool for developing patience. It involves staying present and fully engaged in the moment without rushing or being preoccupied with future outcomes. Mindfulness helps you observe your thoughts and feelings without reacting impulsively. By practicing mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing or meditation, you cultivate a sense of calm and patience, making it easier to manage challenging situations. Building emotional resilience, patience is closely linked to emotional resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity. Building emotional resilience involves developing coping strategies to handle stress and setbacks effectively. When you face difficulties with a resilient mindset, you are better equipped to remain patient and composed. Resilient individuals view challenges as temporary and manageable, which helps them approach situations with patience and persistence. Setting small, achievable goals to build patience. Start by setting small, achievable goals that require incremental progress. Breaking down larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps allows you to experience a sense of accomplishment and maintain motivation. As you achieve these smaller goals, you build confidence and patience in the process. This approach helps you develop a more patient attitude towards larger, long-term objectives. Practicing delayed gratification is the ability to resist immediate rewards in favor of more substantial long-term benefits. Practicing delayed gratification helps build patience by teaching you to wait for more meaningful outcomes rather than seeking instant satisfaction. Start with small practices, such as waiting a few minutes before indulging in a treat or delaying a purchase. Gradually, you'll become more comfortable with the process of waiting and develop greater patience. Cultivating empathy patience often involves understanding and empathizing with others. Recognizing that people have their own timelines, challenges, and perspectives helps you approach interactions with patience and compassion. When you practice empathy, you are more likely to be patient with others' actions and reactions. This fosters healthier relationships and a more patient attitude in various social contexts. Maintaining a long-term perspective. Developing patience involves maintaining a long-term perspective on your goals and aspirations. Recognize that significant achievements often require time and sustained effort. By focusing on the bigger picture and understanding that progress is a gradual process, you cultivate patience and persistence. This perspective helps you remain committed to your goals and navigate challenges with a sense of purpose. Developing a growth mindset is the belief that abilities and outcomes can improve through effort and learning. Embracing a growth mindset helps you view setbacks and delays as opportunities for growth rather than failures. This mindset encourages patience by shifting your focus from immediate results to the process of learning and development. When you see challenges as part of your growth journey, you approach them with greater patience and resilience. Self-reflection and journaling. Regular self-reflection and journaling can aid in developing patience by helping you understand your triggers and reactions. Reflect on situations where you struggled with patience and explore the underlying causes. Journaling about your experiences and feelings allows you to gain insight and develop strategies for managing impatience. This practice fosters self-awareness and helps you build patience over time. Seeking support and learning from others who exemplify patience can provide valuable insights and inspiration. Seek out mentors, role models, or support groups that can offer guidance and share their experiences. Observing how others handle delays and challenges with patience can provide practical strategies and encourage you to adopt similar approaches in your own life. Practicing patience in daily activities. Incorporate patience-building exercises into your daily routine. Engage in activities that require focus and gradual progress, such as gardening, painting, or learning a new skill. These activities provide opportunities to practice patience and develop a more patient mindset. By consistently practicing patience in everyday activities, you reinforce this trait and integrate it into your overall approach to life. Developing patience is a valuable skill that enhances your ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. By managing expectations, embracing delays, practicing mindfulness, and building emotional resilience, you cultivate a patient mindset that contributes to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Patience allows you to approach situations with calm and persistence, fostering personal growth and improving your overall well-being. Staying connected to your source refers to maintaining a strong, ongoing relationship with the foundational aspects of your life that provide you with purpose, inspiration, and inner strength. This source could be your spiritual beliefs, personal values, or core principles that guide your actions and decisions. Staying connected to your source is crucial for maintaining balance, resilience, and clarity in a world that often feels chaotic and distracting. Here's how staying connected to your source can impact your life and practical ways to nurture this connection. Understand your source. To stay connected to your source, you first need to understand what it is for you. This could be a spiritual belief, a set of core values, a sense of purpose, or a guiding principle. Understanding your source involves reflecting on what provides you with a sense of direction and meaning. This foundational understanding helps you anchor your actions and decisions in something greater than yourself, giving you clarity and motivation in your daily life. Integrate your source into daily life. Once you understand your source, integrating it into your daily life helps reinforce your connection. This integration means aligning your daily actions, decisions, and interactions with your core values or spiritual beliefs. For example, if compassion is a core value, practice kindness and empathy in your interactions. If spiritual faith is your source, incorporate practices like prayer, meditation, or reading sacred texts into your routine. This alignment ensures that your actions reflect your deepest convictions and keeps you grounded in your source. In conclusion, the journey to a peaceful and fulfilling life is deeply rooted in our ability to connect with and nurture the core aspects of our being. By embracing the secrets to living a peaceful life, knowing your purpose, letting go of control, forgiving easily, practicing gratitude, limiting distractions, simplifying your life, managing your thoughts, valuing relationships over possessions, developing patience, and staying connected to your source, you lay the foundation for a life of true contentment and harmony. Each of these principles is not merely a step to be taken, but a continuous, conscious practice that transforms the way we experience the world. When we align our actions with our purpose, we create a life filled with meaning and direction. By releasing our need for control, we open ourselves to the flow of life's natural rhythm, reducing stress and fostering resilience. Forgiveness frees us from the chains of past grievances, allowing us to embrace the present with a lighter heart. Practicing gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to the abundance we possess, cultivating a deeper sense of appreciation for our journey. Limiting distractions helps us to stay centered and focused, enabling us to engage more fully with what truly matters. Simplifying our lives removes the clutter that obscures our path, making space for clarity and peace. Managing our thoughts ensures that we maintain a positive and constructive mindset, influencing our actions and interactions. Valuing relationships over possessions reminds us that true wealth lies in the connections we nurture and the love we share. Developing patience teaches us to embrace the process of growth and to handle life's challenges with grace and perseverance. And staying connected to our source, whether it's through spiritual beliefs, personal values, or core principles, anchors us in a place of inner strength and purpose. As you embrace these principles, remember that living a peaceful life is not about achieving perfection, but about aligning with your true self and the values that guide you. It is a continuous journey of growth and self-discovery marked by moments of clarity and challenges that strengthen your resolve. Trust in the process, stay committed to your path, and allow the wisdom of these principles to illuminate your way. In the end, the greatest achievement is a life lived in harmony with your deepest values and purpose. Let these principles guide you, inspire you, and empower you to create a life of lasting peace, joy, and fulfillment. Embrace each moment with an open heart and a steadfast spirit, and watch as your journey unfolds into a beautiful testament to the power of a life lived with intention and grace.